welcome to the channel. My mom's gonna hate that I'm using this as a background, but we're in my living room. Hopefully lighting looks great. This is my second time filming this, so if at any point my lips don't match up with the sound, know that it's just because I said something funnier the first take and the film didn't turn out. My name's Sarah. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you like this video at any point, give it a big thumbs up. Let's roll the intro. Okay, so basically this video is because I had a big idea and I was super excited about executing it. Got some of the B-roll, was looking through it and just completely scrapped the idea. I think it's still a great idea, just didn't have time to execute it in the way that I wanted. So we're just gonna go with this. So this video is me reacting to old Halloween costumes. That being said, with these glasses, they are Elton John imitation glasses. I absolutely adore them. They came in the mail on Monday morning, never got to wear them because I'd already scrapped the video by then. We're gonna wear them for this video because, you know, Halloween. I've created myself a PowerPoint, hence looking at my computer so I can look at the pictures and really be inspired, tell you what I'm thinking. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it. Just a preface, if you haven't seen my Halloween video from last year, it's going to be in the cards up here. It definitely was my best Halloween ever. I hate Halloween, and I'm going to say that about 15 times during this video at least. I don't know, this was a great Halloween. My friend and I were fairies. It was super fun to be doing a group costume and to feel super important because, you know, my friend had asked me to do so. She's probably my best friend at college, and it was just so fun and such a college Halloween without being like uncomfortable. We got ready together, just the two of us, which was super fun. Had more of our friends over to her house and were able to do like a little pre-party, and then her boyfriend's house was throwing an actual Halloween party on like a Friday night because Friday nights in Michigan are pretty dead. And we went and they had a DJ and it was just so fun and we knew so many people. So great experience. Obviously pre-quarantine vibes, was super fun. Lots of people tightly packed in one room, which freaks me out now to think about, but you know, it was super fun. Also, these costumes were so cute. They turned out even better than I expected. She found this picture, like inspiration makeup, on Pinterest, and we kind of built the costumes off of that. I think these are child wings and wands. I literally don't know where my wand is, but I still do have these wings, and they ended up being so cheap and so cute. I think they were $6, and then we kind of invested in some other little stuff like the eye gems and like hair chalk and these psychedelic scrunchies. You can see that in that one photo, but all things we got to reuse, so it was a really like reasonable costume. I got to wear the socks that I'm wearing. I got them in the Haight-Ashbury district, and I hadn't gotten an opportunity to like really wear them and get them on the gram, so that was fun. The pictures turned out so much better than I expected. In the beginning of my Halloween vlog, you'll kind of get into more of it, but I had ordered a dress that matched hers, and I was super down on myself because it just didn't fit me well, and I wasn't happy about it. And then I pulled out this dress, which I had originally bought to wear on Easter. I don't know why I'd ever bought a yellow dress, but I did, and it just fit obviously more like a party dress, so I didn't wear it for Easter. But I hadn't gotten the opportunity to wear it. It's from Forever 21, and I pulled it out, and I just thought it looks like fine, but then these pictures turned out so cute, so I remember them really fondly, and we just had such a fun time. I felt so comfortable. We were hanging out with so many cool people and just friends that I really adore. Definitely would recommend this. The makeup turned out even better than I expected. And yeah, it was just super fun. I got to boink people with my wand all night. Would highly recommend. Definitely a 10 out of 10. My sophomore year of college, the year before, I was severely concussed on Halloween, so my headache actually is celebrating her 2-year mark November 10th. So yeah, we were just having quite the time on this Halloween. So these are just photos of me venturing out of my room, either to the kitchen or my friend's room with my sunglasses on because I had really strong light sensitivity. And so yeah, my Halloween costume was somebody completely and utterly concussed. So, you know, wouldn't recommend. Freshman year of college, I was Pebbles and Bam Bam with my roommate. All of the freshmen, we kind of did little pairings. I loved this Halloween. From what I remember of it, it's just kind of been a while, and it was kind of like a wild day. We were recruiting, and so there was just a lot going on, but all of our recruits either were committed or ended up committing that weekend. So it was super fun. Everybody was so into being there and really celebrating with the team, which was super cute. And everybody who had returned, like everybody like sophomores and older, was getting their rings that day. So it was such like a hype weekend. I thought the costume was really cute. I think we got these bodysuits that I'm wearing and we drew on them. And we got them from Forever 21 for I think like $7 or $8, which was super, super cost effective. And I'm in these pictures with Erin. I remember hating these, but I don't know why. They're so cute. And I blocked out my roommate's face just because I didn't ask her about whether or not she wanted to be in them. And she's kind of making like a face like she's bored and doesn't want to go out, so I didn't know if she would want that on the internet. But yeah, the only downside was that that's the only picture we got from this night, and I just kind of wish we would have taken cuter photos because we looked really cute and I really liked how our costumes turned out. And I would recommend, it's a cute group costume. I feel like it's not super overdone and was super cheap and effective. So freshman year of college. So senior year of high school, I was a Victoria's Secret angel. I thought I was so scandalous for doing this, but as you can see, like I was really covered up in this robe, and was actually wearing a tank top underneath and like full shorts. I came from a swim meet to go to this, and you'll see later I didn't really get many Halloweens because of swimming, because we were always wearing competition. But one of my friends from another school invited me to this party at her house. It was super chill, super fun. And it was with like a lot of her school friends, but they were really, really sweet to me, which was really nice. And it was like the first time I'd been invited to a Halloween party in high school. So that was cool. I really enjoyed it. And I remember just being so like freaked out that I didn't tell my mom about the costume, but she thought they were really cute actually. I kind of wish I would have gone a little harder. Like obviously I got ready in a locker room of a pool. But we'll give it like a 7. Like I said, other years of high school, I never went out because when I say went out, like I didn't do anything with my friends for the most part. I think one year I took my brother trick-or-treating, but it was super chill. I was a swimmer in high school and it always fell in like our last week of taper. And if you're not a swimmer, taper, it's really important to like get sleep and get rest, and you're not supposed to be on your legs. You have all this energy, but you're not supposed to use it. It's kind of like a whole thing. You're supposed to be like eating healthier and all of that. So it just didn't really fit with the Halloween vibes. And again, like I'm not a huge fan of Halloween, so it wasn't a lot to give up for me. But my mom always used to drag me out for a picture. So in this one, I was a swimmer home from practice. Funny, right? And my sister's costume is actually super cute. It's my leotard, but love how that turned out. And yeah, there was a Halloween party going on in my garage, and I was inside watching TV and doing homework. High school, what can you do? 8th grade, I was a doctor. I think this idea is golden and would so recommend for quarantine because like obviously it's like you're wearing your sweatpants. I think we bought these from like a thrift store or something, and they were super cheap and it was super easy to layer. I remember this being such a chill, like nice Halloween. I don't love how I did my hair, but that was like the times. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. In 7th grade, I remember this Halloween being terrible. I cried all week because all of my friends were doing this one like group costume and I wasn't really invited or a part of it. And it was like a newer group of friends and it was just a whole thing. But I think this costume turned out so cute. My mom pulled through. You'll see this as a trend because I hated Halloween and I just hated the whole concept, which again is explained more in my last year's video. I really got down and dirty when that dress didn't fit about why I hated Halloween. My mom really pulled through for me and really cranked out this adorable costume. I don't know if anybody else had an elf, but I'll try to insert a picture here of what my elf looked like, but that's what I was. Turned out super cute, was super cute on camera. You can't tell that I was literally dreading this the whole week. And yeah, I sucked it up and went trick-or-treating with my friends, and it was stupid anyway, but you know, I hate Halloween, but it's fine, made it through. And that's what matters. I don't know where my dog is and it's a little concerning, but hopefully she's fine. In 6th grade, I was Cat in the Hat, and wow, this was such a good concept and just did not turn out. I was the Cat in the Hat in a play that year. This was kind of the year I was doing like shows and things like that, which I loved doing. It was so great for my confidence, but I don't know what's going on with the shorts. It just was like, the makeup's a little like messy. It just was poorly executed, and I think it's a great concept and I wish I would have executed it a little bit better. However, I do still have all of the pieces of the costume. In fact, like the tail's actually chilling up there, which I have no idea why it's up there. But I'm hoping one year I'll get to remake this and really do it all out because I think it could be so cute, like with like a cowl neck dress. You could dress it up, you could dress it down, you could wear it with sweatpants if you're in quarantine. And then my friend though was like completely unrelated, was gonna be Cindy Lou Who. So we have this cute photo of us and we actually matched and we didn't even know it. Although execution was poor. So we're gonna give it a 4. Coming in 5th grade, I have no idea where this concept came from, but it's like the first time that I've been set on a concept for Halloween and actually like executed it. I think I just was in that stage where I really wanted to wear makeup and I was really excited about wearing makeup, but I wasn't really allowed to yet or anything but like stage at that point. Like in 6th grade I moved to like getting to wear stage makeup and things like that, so I think I just wanted the opportunity to wear makeup. Love my Christmas socks. I wore these like hair extensions and I just did this whole purple yellow theme. I'm wearing my mom's old varsity jacket, wearing her old college pom-poms. I think it was just I was super excited about it. I actually don't think it executed as bad as I remember. I don't really know what's going on with the headband, but otherwise I quite enjoy the color scheme and like the purple Crocs. Also the purple doesn't match. Why am I wearing leggings but also not socks with my Crocs? Whatever. It's a little strange because I did have to wear this makeup in school and I remember it being super messy. But other than that, like I actually feel like I executed quite well, especially better than I remember. And I remember this Halloween being like super dramatic, but I was kind of over it. Like it had happened, you know, like I don't know if this is like everybody's story about elementary school, but elementary school was so catty and like there were only like 12 to 18 girls in my grade or something ridiculous like that. And for some reason we couldn't all go trick-or-treating together. Like that's weird. There were like 2 groups and somebody didn't get invited to one of the groups and I got to be like the great friend who invited everybody to come, and like even though one group decided to be exclusive and go by themselves, like we had fun. And I remember just like not being bothered by the drama, which was great. I remember good things about this Halloween and I'm glad I executed better than I remembered. So we're gonna give you a solid 8, my girl. Now in 4th grade, wow, do I look so much younger than the last photo, but I was Pebbles this time, and my mom again turned this around in like 24 hours because I didn't know what I was being, and then all of a sudden it was basically Halloween and I had to have a costume. It was so cute. I wish the dress would have been a little bit shorter. I would have scrunched down the leg warmers. My mom made all of the pieces for me. She made the bone, she made the dress, she made the leg warmers. Still the leg warmers, they're so cute still. But yeah, my mom's just a superhero and I'm really lucky to have her, and I thought that this costume was so cute. So we're gonna give her a 9 because she definitely gave my mom a heart attack trying to get this put together and asked for it real quick. But super cute. I also think this year my parents were the Flintstones. They used to go to this annual Halloween party and I think that they were the Flintstones too, and I wish we would have all taken a picture together, but I didn't want to embarrass them with that photo. So we're getting into a different section where the online photo stream just kind of got a little jumbled and it was harder to find pictures, so I just kind of topped in some photos of me in different costumes. They're not actually from Halloween, I'm confident of that, but I figured we'd give you some younger costumes of Sarah. So this first one is me and my sister as magicians. It was one of our birthday parties. My dad is a super cool magician, although we haven't tested him on his magic tricks lately, but he used to do little magic shows for us for our birthdays, which was super fun. And I think Megan's being the assistant and I'm pretending to be the magician. I'm probably doing a trick that I practiced all week. But yeah, that's us in those. I thought we were super cute. You know, the thin glasses, they're coming back in, and I just had it before it was cool because I couldn't see otherwise. Here is me in my Jasmine costume. This is us in Disney in 2006. However, I do know for a fact that I wore this costume for Halloween one year. I just don't remember if it was like before this Disney trip, after this Disney trip, whatever. So my sister, the dress she's wearing, we both had dresses just like that and had them embroidered. We wore them to a wedding when we were little, and I remember like kicking and screaming that it didn't count as a costume because it didn't really look like the princess. And so my mom, being the best mom that she is, turned me into this like real Jasmine costume, and this is my opportunity to really talk about the fact that my mom is the coolest human ever. Her and my grandma, my maternal grandma, before she passed away, made us the coolest costumes always. Like my sister and I had full Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella dresses. Like I think my dress had 56 pieces. I had this Jasmine costume, and like my mom made it so that it was like appropriate for the age because she didn't want my stomach to show, so she put in like all of this nude fabric, if you can see, which really made it cute and appropriate, and they made it like following the traditional pattern, and it's just so cool. And I was so lucky, and I don't think I even knew at the time how lucky I was. I mean, the Disney store costumes are super, super cool. We had these really cool costumes, and my mom got to wrap us in love. But yeah, so I know I wore this, and you know, wore my hair with like the multiple little ponytails through it and everything like that. But this is us meeting Cinderella in Disney. It was the best picture I could find of it. Finally, this is me at one of my like family friends' birthday parties in 2002. So that would make me probably 3 years old, maybe almost 4. And her birthday is like October 26th or something, I think. So we were all cheerleaders. It was like a cheerleading themed birthday. We had these cute little red skirts, and I just thought it was cute and like redeemed me and showed kind of like a baby costume, even though it's not I don't think it's what I wore for Halloween, but it very well could have been. Without further ado, that was my video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really just like Halloween, as you can tell, but I have a lot of like cute like fall things planned, and I just felt like I should acknowledge Halloween since it is the week leading into Halloween. With that being said, I really did like the concept that I planned for this year, so hopefully I kind of get my ducks in a row and can get you a styled Halloween costume video for next year, especially hopefully we're all back to normal and going fun places and need really cute fun costumes that aren't just sweats. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you'd like to see from me. I'm really starting to pre-plan Vlogmas. I think I'm gonna try and do all 25 days. Maybe we'll kind of see how I'm doing with school going into that, but I gotta start thinking about that if that's coming up, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I do want to give a PSA for my grandma. When you watch this, parties don't necessarily just mean drinking copious amounts of alcohol. It could just be socializing with your friends, and I do always want to clear that up for you, Grandma. I love you, and I demand that all of my subscribers love you. So if you are watching this, this is your message to remember that you're so very loved, even if we're all super far away, and to stay strong in this difficult time. And I can't wait until I get to hug you again. And with that, I am going to leave you for this video. Thank you so much for watching.